Hey everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Welcome to your Love and Life reading focused on the first half of October from the 1st through the 15th. We are officially in Libra season, guys. But before we dive right into your reading for your particular zodiac sign, I just had a quick announcement. So starting this October onward, I'm going to be offering extended readings for my Love and Life series readings for those who are interested in watching a longer reading. So here on YouTube, I more than likely will only offer 15 to 20 minute readings focused on the Love and Life readings. And if you want to check out the rest of it, part 2, I guess you could say, that'll be available on my Patreon page. All right, guys, and I'd love for you to be a patron if that's something that you're interested in. And of course, I'll include that link down below in the description box, along with all the other information that you're going to need if you're interested in ever booking a reading or purchasing any of my decks and other merchandise. All right, guys, so that's about it. That's all the announcement I really have this time around. Let's dive right into your reading. Here we go. Happy birthday, Libra. Welcome to your Love and Life reading for the first half of October, guys. So let's dive right into this and see what needs to come through. General as always, so please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you as always and release the rest. We're going to start off by taking a look at past energies and challenges that you might have dealt with in regard to a particular connection. So let's begin with that. I'm going to be using these two decks. This is my own, Shadows and Secrets, and then we'll go ahead and pull some cards from the Twin Flame Shadows deck by Mystic Moon. All right, let's begin, Libra. Past energies and challenges and how it might still be affecting your life today. We'll see. All right, so Shadows and Secrets. This one keeps popping up for some reason. Unkempt, untidy, messy appearance, neglecting self-care, chaotic love life creates unnecessary drama that may result in a nasty ending. You could have been dealing with somebody who perhaps just was very messy in appearance, or they kept a messy home, and their life overall was chaotic, as it says, and you guys might have had a very, really unexpected or painful, nasty ending, as it says. Let's see what else. We have the Sweetheart coming through here. This card says, a player leaves a trail of broken hearts, a string of lovers throwing you crumbs, not interested in commitment. All right, so if you were dealing with somebody like that, that's coming through. And let's grab one more card from this deck for Libra. Ooh, we have the Dog. All right. Loves to throw their weight around, often barking orders, but their bark is worse than their bite. Confrontational personality licks their wounds when they feel defeated. And somebody could also, if you guys are familiar with the Chinese zodiac, somebody could also represent the dog. All right, so just be mindful of that. Let's go ahead and add to this with the Twin Flame Shadows deck here. And your story might not involve every card here, so again, take from it what makes sense. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What else do we need to know? For past energies and challenges for the collective. Let's see. Disconnected. Either you disconnected, Libra, or they were disconnected from you because they're coming through as a player. And again, they tend to create a lot of drama in their life, very chaotic love life. They throw their weight around. Okay, let's see what else. We do have the warning card coming up right next to it. So this to me can sometimes be indicative of red flags that maybe you ignored them and went for it anyway. There could also be this very dependent or codependent type energy in this partnership and this connection for some of you guys. All right, so take any part of this message that's coming through for you and your story. Let's clarify with some tarot. I'm going to use my tarot teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. For this Love and Life reading, first half of October. We've got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Some of you guys might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So this is a feeling of emptiness, sadness over a breakup, Okay, you could have also had a change of heart about somebody that you were dealing with in the past. Feeling empty. So I'm just kind of getting for some of you that it is you that disconnected from this person. You had a change of heart because they weren't investing in the connection anyway. Not if they're coming through as a player and if they leave a trail of broken hearts, you know, being in and out of your life perhaps. But I'm getting to right now, Libra, that experiencing this connection with this person, maybe initially it caused you to feel really stressed out, really anxious, and just maybe fearful of getting into another relationship because this was so traumatic. So this is representing a resting period, a recuperation time to heal is what I'm feeling for you. My divine feminines, you're coming in as the high priestess, where you need to trust your gut and intuition when it comes to, first of all, yourself, your own interpretation of what's going on with people in your life, facing the truth of the matter, you know, and just being mindful of any red flags, any warning signs that you are picking up off of. So I do feel right next to disconnected, the Five of Swords is about walking away from somebody because they were possibly sneaking around and because there could have been other people that were a part of this scenario. There could have been third-party situations. So I'm feeling for you, Libra, that maybe you just decided to go your own way, to be independent. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who is self-sufficient, solo. You know, you might have spent some time being single and just working on yourself, being successful in other parts of your life. But I'm also getting right now that maybe you are very guarded when it comes to this person. Understandably so, because they hurt you. So there is this need to evaluate the past when it comes to your experiences and this person and learning from past failure, what ultimately did not work for you. We do have the Hierophant, which is perhaps somebody that's looking for commitment. That could be what it was that you needed from this person, but clearly they're coming through as a player. And so you disconnected because they couldn't offer you what it was that you were looking for. Could have been dealing with a Taurus for some of you guys. We also have the Temperance card. So this is a need to balance things out in your life. And in order to achieve that, you had to distance yourself and disconnected from this person. And maybe at one point in time, you felt like you were codependent on them, or you were just dealing with a codependent person. But I'm feeling that you detached. You definitely walked away from them. And what I'm getting to from this person is after the fact, they might have realized what they lost when you disconnected and perhaps desiring a reconciliation. Okay, but we'll see if you're even open to that. Let's go ahead and grab some insight here, focusing on their regrets when it comes to you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Silhouettes deck here, Libra. Let's go ahead and continue and take a look. What is it that they regret when it comes to you? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Time travel. Those moments when I miss you so much, I allow myself to fantasize about the impossible. So for some of you guys, your person, they recognize that this is an impossible situation to fix because they created so much drama and they ended up hurting you, you know? So all they've got left perhaps are the memories. They miss you. But maybe you've blocked this person. Maybe there's just no way for them to even reach out. So all they have left are their fantasies when it comes to you. What else do they regret? We have sight. Sometimes we don't see what we need to see until after it's gone. Exactly. They could not see what they needed to see back then. Oh, wow. Let's see what else they regret. Fly away, that you flew away, that you walked away from them. The only limits are the ones you place upon yourself, and you got rid of those limits and you broke free. That is what I'm getting from you, Libra. We have Drool. I can barely contain my desire for you when you're within reach. You're my ultimate craving, and I can't imagine letting another second go by without tasting you. They are coming through here letting you know they still want you, they still desire you. Okay? Wow. And then we have fifth dimension. When our 3D world is spiraling out of control, here is where chaos cannot touch us. Here is where we can just be. So I feel this is a part of their fantasies, to still be with you, obviously. They miss you. They're thinking about you. They're telling you this in this reading. So if you are picking up off of their energies in the 5D, Libra, that's because they're constantly thinking about you, I feel. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some clarifiers for that message that's coming through. I'll go ahead and pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher deck here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please. For Libra. What else do we need to know? Strength, okay? It's been hard for this person, I feel, because they miss you, they think about you, they fantasize about you. And they're trying to be brave through this journey because they know that they messed up, I'm feeling. They want so badly to reach out. They want to be able to create action right now, right here. But maybe they know they can't. Especially if you have really disconnected and blocked them from your life. Maybe there isn't a way for them to do this. And they've got some major regrets about that. We do have the Knight of Swords. I'm feeling also for my cross watchers, if you were dealing with a person who represents the Libra in this equation, because we do have the Knight of Swords representing air energy. Could be a Libra, could also be Aquarius or Gemini, but we are focusing specifically on Libra here. So you could have been dealing with somebody who did very impulsive things, you know, and the Knight of Swords is, they tend to not commit. They tend to not want to commit in a partnership. So it makes sense for me through this card right here that they could have been a player. All right. They were just throwing you crumbs, perhaps. And this is just telling me here that that's not something that you were willing to settle for. Okay, let's see what else. What are their biggest regrets when it comes to you? I'm getting to, for this person, they, even though you guys might be connecting in the 5D, they want so badly to be able to reconnect in the 3D. That is one of their biggest, huge regret when it comes to you. Wow. This Chariot card, I feel, was wanting to come up in the reverse, so that's how I'm going to interpret this. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Cancer specifically. So, Chariot in the reverse, they're doubting themselves. They're very scattered in their energy. They have no sense of direction. They feel like they're losing control of this situation of their life. We've got the High Priestess coming through for the Divine Feminine, okay? And there's a reason why the High Priestess is coming up twice in this reading. Because Divine Feminine, you are definitely being guided by your angel guides to trust your gut when it comes to your masculine here. There's really nothing here for you to do aside from focusing on your journey right now. Your life, your healing. Living your best life, just being you. And your masculine, I can't help but feel, based off of the cards coming through here, they're losing control. And they're going to have to regain control in order to be able to figure this all out. And it makes sense for me because, again, going back to this message, when our 3D world is spiraling out of control, and in the 3D world, they are spiraling out of control without you, and they created that chaos for themselves. They want this new beginning, but there's no guarantee that they will have it. And they regret that they're even in this position to be feeling so vulnerable, I feel. They're going to have that clarity, which is why they couldn't see what it was that they needed to begin with back then. And they recognize, perhaps, that you are feeling very defensive when it comes to them. and that you're not so open to allowing them back into your life because of past history, because of how they treated you. And they're going to have to do so much in order to remove those barriers that you might have set up around yourself, Libra. Understandably so. That is what's coming through here. And the Seven of Wands can sometimes be that competition with other people who are a part of the equation. That could be third parties for some of you, or it could just simply be outside influences and interferences from people that had no business putting in their 2 cents in this connection. So that's what's coming through here. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys. If you are interested in watching the second half of this reading, please head over to my Patreon page. We're going to be taking a look at what is it that they would change if they could, future energies, to take a look and see if this can still come back together, or if you guys are better off in separation, moving in a different direction, messages from their higher self, what it is that they need to express to you, and some healing messages from your angels. So if that's something you're interested in, I'd love to see you over on the Patreon side. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.